What's up, everybody? This is the Force of Nature, Spiritual Awakening, and I'm back with another Mars in the Sign video. So tonight we're going to be discussing Mars and Virgo. But first, we're going to address Mars and what Mars is all about. So now Mars is the planet of war. It's the planet of our warrior soul. It's our fighting nature. It's our drive. It's the way that we take action out into the world. It has to do with our mind and the way that we think as far as obtaining a goal. Okay, what we're more driven to, opposed what we're not driven to. Okay, so Mars also has to do with taking action. It has to do with being proactive. It has to do with making sure that my surroundings is good. It has a lot to do with being in survival mode, survival nature, just making sure that shit is good. All right, so now Virgo. Virgo is a practical, intelligent, intellectual sign. It has to do with structure, making sure things are organized, making sure things is in place, intact. It has a lot to do with communication, okay? They're real big on communicating the mind. You know, how does the mind work? What's going on in your mind? What's going on in my mind? These people overthink a lot, can be overthinkers, worriers, everything like that. So now Mercury is the planet ruler over Virgo. So what is Mercury? Mercury is all about communication. It's all about the way that we communicate out into the world, expressing, speaking, talking. Okay, this is all Mercury energy. Mercury is the fastest moving planet in our solar system. So Mercury is going to move very quickly. These people's minds are very fast, very analytical, very what's the word? Very analytical, very innovative. Also, they also have the kind of mind that knows how to pick things apart and put it back together. Very problem solving. This is this energy. And this energy also in our natal birth chart rules over the sixth house. The sixth house has to do with day-to-day routine, being of service, work. It's the workplace. It's the health place. It has to do with making sure people are okay, your appetite, the way that you eat. You know, the way that you go out to the world and take care of people. You know, this can be seen from doctors, nurses, home health aides, CNAs, LPNs. All of these things could definitely come into play with this area. Caterers, people that serve food. You know, it's a lot to that house. So, you already know. We're about to jump right into this. Mars in the sign of Virgo. So now Mars in the sign of Virgo. These people come out into this world, show up in this world, and they really put a lot of work in. Okay, these people know all about survival mode, know how to survive. Okay, with them, they definitely need a support system around them. Okay, they need people that's going to be there, show up in a way that they can be more progressive, more productive. A lot of times, these people can deal with feeling like they're not being appreciated, not being noticed, not being seen for their great works, for the things that they do, the amount of energy that they put in, and they have a whole lot of energy, okay? A whole lot of energy. And they put in so much. So they do want that reassurance from other people to let them know that what they're doing is okay. Now, early on in life, these people, women and men, have definitely dealt with um, feeling like what they did wasn't good enough, feeling like I have to be like this or I have to be like that in order for the love and affection to be present. Okay? And listen, this placement is deep, okay? Because this placement can also become very violent. It can become very volatile in nature, okay? When things don't go the way that they set out for it to be, these people can very well feel like um, their world has been crushed, tumbled on, stomped on, kicked on, thrown to the side. These people really care. They care, okay? But with them, it's really difficult and it's hard for them to take action and show up in that way when times arise because they're very detached also. So a lot of times these people could definitely pull back from a whole situation, look back, just analyze it to a T, pull it apart, put it back together, see if this is what it is, or should they deal with it or not. Should I keep on going forward or not? These people can do this a lot because they overthink. They overthink so much. It's like, to them, it's like, I'm giving my best. I'm giving my best. And they really need that support system around them to uplift. It's not that they need it like I need, but they need it because it uplifts their spirits. Okay, so it's around being surrounded by positive energy opposed to being around negative energy, which these people very well can be around a lot of negative people. A lot of times they can be around a lot because they're so inclined to helping others. They will pull in that energy of people that are going through some things, that are really just not in a good place, not in a good space. Okay, their minds, things went on in people's minds that they also come encountered with. So it's a lot of things to tackle on. These people are also great at having conversations with. Okay, you could talk to these people about anything. All right, they love to solve problems. They love to be able to come to a conclusion and say, oh, damn, that happened to you. They really want to be able to vibe and kick it with you. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up with you. Just sit back and listen to everything that you have to say, you know, because they feel like we could come to a solution. We could come to a situation and just gather it up and we can resolve this problem. These people love that type of shit. They love it. These people can be some of the most best friend, buddies, pals, homegirls, homeboys. These people are these type of people because you can open up. You can talk. You can feel free. You don't feel like you're being judged or ridiculed or shunned or feeling away. These people, it's like an easy flowing nature with them where you can speak with them. However, these people, women and men, they both do have that nature in them that's suspicious and cautious. Okay, these people are always going to be on the lookout for things like that. Okay, they are very much grounded. However, out of all the earth signs, Virgo is the least grounded out of the earth signs. So these people are definitely um, thinking over here, thinking over there, thinking over here, trying to balance it out still, even though they are grounded. Okay, they do want the structure and the order, but at times things can be very chaotic. So these people a lot of times can definitely go into a rut, go into a depression when things are not turning out in their favor. Okay, they can feel very much discouraged, feel like it should have been more. Okay, these are the type of people that can go out on the job, okay, and work a 9 to 5 and feel like they put their all in, but everybody else seems like they're reaping their benefits instead of me. You know, even out in the world, these are the type of people that can look and say, damn, he getting it, she getting it, like they living good. Like, and I'm living like this. These are these type of people. They feel like they deserve more, which they do. They do. And a lot of times, these people can go unnoticed for the things that they do. Even if you're in a relationship, these people can be baby mothers or baby fathers. Okay, let's just say that. And these people will do what they have to do for their children, and their partners or person that they had children with will feel like they did not do enough. So they constantly keep going back and forth in their minds, okay, about what they didn't do and how they could have did it better. Okay, they want to perfect this. So very early on in life, these people definitely had somebody around them that was very structured in nature, somebody that was very much intact and in detailed orientated just like them. Okay, and these people that they saw growing up were about the business, about the money, about the paper, getting the money, getting the wealth, having it come. And this is what they picked up on. They picked up on it. And now they want to also perfect that craft. They want to perfect it. Okay? So a lot of times it's very hard for them because they're very critical. But this is the catch. They don't like criticism being brought back to them. They don't like it. Mm-mm. They don't like it. Okay? So they're already 10,000 times harder on themselves than you could ever be. So with them, they don't want to hear the extra. They don't want to feel like what you're saying, they don't want to feel it. They don't want to feel it. Also, Mars and Virgo, men and women. These people a lot of times can be in a long-term relationship and still keep in contact with people that they have known in the past, exes, um, people that they just have dealt with just casually, people that they just have talked to. They do hold that line of communication open. Okay, anybody that's dealing with a Mars and Virgo person, please know that. And be sure to look up your birth chart so you know your full aspects to see how everything plays out, because that plays a part too. But these people definitely can very well do that. They can very well feel like, um, what's that saying? Oh man, I let her get away, or a good one got away. You know, this is displacement. These people could very well feel like that they let someone slip away, get away. Okay, and if you don't know what get away means, it means when you're messing with somebody in a relationship and this person was good to you, a good person, solid, and now they're not there no more. And they went away. That's what that means. So, with that being said, these people could definitely feel like that. But the issue with them, men and women, Mars and Virgo, they can very well be feeling you, be into you. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time with you, vibe with you. And you might not even know to the full extent how these people really feel about you, feel for you. Okay? Because they don't let it completely out fully. Okay? They don't want to reveal everything to you at once. All right? They do things in practical ways for you to notice, for you to pick up on, for you to see this is how I feel. This is what I think of you. That, it could very well be with them. They could just be spending time with you, coming to check you, taking you to the store, taking you over here, taking you to work, okay? Cooking you a meal. You want to come over here? You could come over here. See what I'm saying? It's very practical because to them, their time is very valuable. I ain't got to chill with you. Shit, I could be over here. So everything is pretty much very practical to them. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Also, with this placement, these people definitely can look at things from the perspective of when they're taking action. Like, they definitely can be with partners that are able and capable themselves. Okay. Um, a lot of times these people will be in relationships, partnerships, involvements with somebody that has money themselves and financially stable themselves, because this is also what they seek out in themselves. They want to be able to obtain it. Mars and Virgo, women and men, they love money, they love sex. Okay? Now I'm going to get into the sex in a minute, but we're going to go to the money right now. They love money. They love the flow of it. Okay? So anybody that they're dealing with can probably at times might feel like that they are taking care of the Mars and Virgo men and women. They may feel like that because, like I said, the things that they do go unnoticed a lot of times. It's almost like you were supposed to do that. Like, what did you think? Like, that's how shit's supposed to go? No. With them, they didn't have to do nothing. They didn't have to do it. So to them, it means something to them. I did it, and you should recognize this is what I did because I didn't have to do it. I could have just acted like I didn't have it. So it's practical. It's just, to them, it's even logical. Just listen, I did this, I made a good move. But if you criticize them and downplay the shit they do, they ain't going like that shit. That's what I'm saying. So, Mars and Virgo, women and men. In a birth chart, it shows you what the woman's most interested in a man. Okay, so it shows you what she's most attracted to. In a man's chart, it shows you his love nature. So, with the woman and what she's most attracted to, she's definitely going to be attracted to a man's mind. Okay, yes, she's gonna love to have sex and do all these things to you, but she's definitely gonna be intrigued and amazed by the way that you think, your ideas, your goals, the things that you say out your mouth. This is a turn on for her, okay? This is gonna make her feel like, wow. I mean, she's gonna be stunned, like just um amazed by the things that you even could possess in your mind. That's this woman. She's going to also want you to be organized and detail orientated, have things in place, very calculated. She's going to want that in you. Okay? So now, in a man's chart, okay, his love nature is very well going to be like he wants stability. He wants to be stable. He wants to be grounded. He wants everything to be in order, structure, in place. Okay? He's going to also have that detail orientated mind. Okay? Definitely any Virgo placement, they do not want a partner that doesn't keep their self up well. Okay? If it's health, if it's the way that you look, the way that you dress, the way that you speak, you know, they're gonna want that element to make sense to them. So for the man, it's definitely going to be a woman that is mysterious and um, interesting. You know, anything that she has to say that can also enlighten his mind. He's going to want to be amused and intrigued, amazed also. He's going to want you to be able to bring these things to the table. Also, though, he's also going to want you to be able to stand on your own, be able to provide on your own. Even if I was with you or not, are you still a go getter? Can you still get the paper? Can you still get the bread? Can you still be okay sufficiently with yourself? He's going to look for those things. But I'm going more in depth in other videos to come with all of this. So, moving back to the Mars and Virgo women and men. These people, a lot of times, and what I have noticed with the Mars and Virgo women and men, because I do have people that I know. I have a cousin with this placement and friends with this placement, two exes with this placement. So what I've noticed is these people definitely have many talents in them. Okay, they hold many talents, many gifts inside of them, and a lot of times with them, they think of these things. Um, they say this is what they might want to do, and this is what they're gonna do, and this is what they want to do, but they don't bring it out to the forefront. Okay, so they might start it and not finish it. They might speak about it and not even do it. Okay, but I just noticed this with the placement. So all I'm gonna say is Mars and Virgo men and women, anything that you're thinking about, just bring it out to the forefront. Okay? Because these people minds are really active, okay? They think a lot, okay? And a lot of the things that they think about, they have great ideas, great goals, inspirations, okay? This is very valuable to the world as a whole. The things that comes out these people's minds, out their mouth and out their minds. These people definitely hold inside of them something that they might not even know is even powerful, because it is. These people know how to manifest things in their life, and they might not even realize that that's what they're doing. But that's exactly what they are doing. Because you know, it starts with the mind first, and then it's the mouth. Okay? So these people just need to think it, speak it out into existence. Speak it out and say it consistently. These are definitely the type of people that are very routine orientated. So these are the type of people that you will see doing the same kind of things every day. Even if they do change it up, it's still kind of steady and still kind of the same. Okay, so they could get up in the morning at 8 a.m., you know, they could go get their coffee, they could go do this, they could go smoke their bud, they could go do that, they could go do this. Like, you could kind of know. But even though they're predictable in that, they're not predictable when it comes to the matters of the heart. Okay? Because Virgo can be very detached. Okay? Very detached in nature. These people can fall back, pull back, withdraw. You know? analyze a situation, look at all the details, rip it apart, put it back together. These people are the type of people that can do this. Okay? So, it can very well be that this placement can be seen and has been seen as a placement that a lot of times these people can go back and forth and deal with people that they have dealt with in the past, okay? Because they do deal with the security part and the security aspect. These people definitely can look at things as comfortable to them still. Okay, you know how you got somebody new, but you're still talking to this one because that's still a little bit comfortable. That's these people. They do that. Okay, a lot of times they can deal with people that they've met and casually dealt with, romantically, in love with, and still feel some kind of bond, some kind of connection with. Okay, that's these people. Like I say all the time, check your birth chart, make sure everything looks in how it's supposed to look, or whatever, because everything plays a role. But that's these people, okay? Also, Mars in Virgo, women and men. These people definitely look at things on a level like it's very critical. Okay, they can look at their partners and feel like their partners can be better. They can look at their partners or their friends, even their friends, and they can pull back certain layers and areas and really tell you who you are and what they think of you and why they think this and why they think that. You know, because they look at everything as a whole. These people are very into um, details. Okay, very practical in nature. These are very blunt speaking people. They just say what they say and they mean what they're just saying to you. Okay, these are these people. And a lot of times it might not be with so many words, and sometimes it may. It depends on who you're dealing with. Okay, also, Mars in Virgo. These people definitely really do need to dig deep in themselves and just really find in themselves what it is that they feel the most passionate about, because like I said, they do have that detached nature, but their fighting spirit, their warrior soul, has very much to do with um, taking charge into day to day activity. Okay, so where somebody else might just be consistently focused on this goal, their goal could be very completely different. It could be at the home aspect, it could be at the business aspect. You know, it really depends on the person. You know, I've seen it play out a couple of ways with this placement, but I'm just going to specifically just point out the most that I have seen, which is two different ways. So then you have the person that is out there getting the money, working hard, grinding. You know, they on they grind every day. You know, if they working or they just getting it how they getting it, they on it. Okay, but this is the higher octave. Okay, the higher vibration. On the lower vibration, these people could really feel like they're in a rut. You know, feel like they're going through changes. They're going through some things. Things are not working out in their best ability, in their favor. These people could very much turn out and start feeling like um, they could become very depressed. very disturbed, very disgusted, stressed, overthink and overthink again. Okay, these people can do this when things are off to them. Also, these people, women and men, doesn't matter. They can also feel like they have been dealt a bad hand. And the only time that things really turn out in their favor is if they're doing something for somebody, okay? For somebody, for the gratification, for the person to say, okay, that was good that you did. Okay, the reassurance. Also, it's almost like these people feel like they have to keep on being this way, okay, in order to get this. That's how they feel. So when they do these things and they don't get that, these people, listen, this placement can become very violent because these people feel like I did this and I did that and I did this and I did that. And what they also don't like is a partner or a friend or somebody that's even around them to throw anything up in their face. They do not like that. Don't throw it up in their face and make it seem like you the one that did this for me. They don't like that. They don't like it. They just don't like it. Mars and Virgo. These people definitely, if you are dealing with a Mars and Virgo, woman or man, you have to be intriguing from the mind, okay? These people love that, okay? If you are not intellectually stimulating them, these people can drift off, okay? They can drift off, they can wander, they can feel like I need to be doing something else with my time. Okay, I need to be more progressive. I need to, they need to be feeling like that. You cannot be boring to them. Okay, you need to be upbeat and be able to talk about politics, be able to talk about the news, be able to talk about what went on in the neighborhood. You need to have some kind of conversation with these people. I'm telling you right now. Okay, a lot of times also with this placement, these people can surround themselves around people that are not good for them. Okay, give them a lot of negative information, a lot of negative energy. Okay, all of this can definitely affect these people. Okay, it could play out many different ways, depending on how they're feeling on their vibrations, if it's the higher or the lower. Okay, these people also, if they're on the lower vibration at times, these people could definitely be into drugs. They could be into drugs, popping pills, getting high. You know, even if they're not even at their lowest, they can even be on their highest, on the up. And these people will still, drink they drink, smoke they bud, you know, do what they do. But it does have an element of addiction, okay? Because you have to remember that Virgo, opposite sign is Pisces. So Pisces does also have that flair of addiction. Okay, I don't know if I mentioned it in the other video, but they definitely do struggle with that, smoking, drinking, and just escaping. A lot of times Mars in Virgo can do the escapism too, just to get away from everything that's going on in day to day, just to get that alone time, just to get that relaxed time, just to chill, just to vibe. You see what I'm saying? These people could definitely do that. Also, Mars in Virgo. These people could definitely be highly sensual and sexual in nature. Okay, these people, they love to have sex. They love to have a good time. They love to turn up. They love to party. They're about materials, material wealth, material gain, the money coming in, enjoying the pleasures. So these people definitely could be into their drinks, okay? Be into their bud, be into their whatever they're into, and have a good um, night with you, a beautiful time with you. But these people also gotta remember they can also feel like sex sometimes is a job to them. Okay, so if they're in a relationship, let's just say a long term relationship, or if they're in a casual relationship, it's almost like in their mind, like, I already know what it's hitting for. I already know that we're gonna chill, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. It's gonna go down. I'm gonna do this. It's almost like a task that they know that they're gonna have to do. So you just have to, if you're messing with them, pay attention to that because they can start feeling like this is a task. You know what I'm saying? It happens. Okay. So also with them, they can really just um, be working on a job and really just doubt themselves. They can really doubt their abilities. And trust me, these people have great abilities, okay, in their minds, in their hands. The things that they do. These people can excel in many different things, especially when it's surrounding helping people. Um, Caregiver, being a server, as far as serving food, as far as serving the homeless. These people would do excellent in these fields. Anything that has to do with stepping up to the plate and being in that element, these people will do good in. So now Mars in Virgo. I know I got some more stuff to say. Hold up. So now Mars and Virgo. These people can definitely feel like their partners um, should be able and capable to be able to step up to the table, step up to the plate if they fall short. Okay, you have to keep that in mind. If they fall short, they do want, and like I said, it goes back to that reassurance and security. They do need security, knowing that you will be able to be the glue, knowing that you'll be able to hold this down, hold this together. They need to know that also with dealing with you, okay? But these people definitely can also, like I said, they're about communication. They rule by Mercury. They are about holding on to their communication with other people. So they're definitely going to have somebody, you know, around. Even if they don't even deal with them, not having sex with them, they will still have people around to boost that area, to boost that confidence in them from time to time when you fall short. When you fall short. Okay, so this is why I said they're intrigued by minds. A conversation can very well do them very much justice. They don't have to actually take on that sexual act. If you're not providing them with that intellectual stimulation that they need at that time, these people can wander. And also, these people, even with sex, okay, these people definitely want to vibe with you on that level. Okay, so and listen, this could go for positive or negative. If you a positive person, they want to hear positive shit. If you a negative person, they may very well want to hear negative bull dumb shit. You see what I'm saying? It all depends on the person. But whoever is on their vibe in nature is who they're gonna be more pulling towards. even if they should be pulling towards positive. Okay, so you have to keep all of this in mind. You know, it's all about the vibrations, the energy. Energy is very strong. Okay, very, very strong. These are also definitely the type of people that are curious to know what's going on. They want to know what's going on. Friendships, partnerships, dealings, business dealerships. They want to know what's going on. Okay, they don't want you to hide shit from them. They definitely want to know. These people definitely, when taking action, it could be in a subtle way, okay? And it might not be as direct as you may want it to be, but it's as direct as they can get, okay? Because these people can be very blunt and very critical also at times, okay? Very highly critical. They will tell you the most craziest shit, and you'll be looking at them like, you was talking to me? You was talking to me. Oh, okay. But these people definitely could do that. They could give you a piece of their mind and just say, this is how I feel, boo, 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 boo. They can do that. They can do it. They're not ashamed to do that. But they're not going to reveal their complete self to you because they don't want to feel vulnerable. Okay, they don't want to deal with the emotions on that emotional level. They don't want to deal with it because they are detached. So, even if they're involved, or even if they're not involved and they're just doing what they do, if you're their friend, these people will very much show up in a different way. Okay, they are different. Okay, they're the type of people that will come and pick you up. If you were stranded, they would come, and they also want this same thing to be reciprocated back to them. Okay, so if I did this for you and I could do this for you, I also want to see you do this too. And a lot of times, this is where conflicts can arise. This is where problems can pop off and take off because these people feel like at the end of the day, I did this for you. And I would have done this even if da 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 da. You know, they could go back into things, go back into just pages and chapters, these people. I'm telling you. I know people with displacement. I know people with displacement, I'm telling you. Also, with displacement, these people definitely can look at their partners in a certain way, in a certain light. Okay, they can also put their partners on pedestals. And a lot of times, um, what will happen is their partners will fall short of what they put them on. And this is also a problem that can arise because they will do this very often. Their partners, their friendships, even can be very much like, this is how I viewed you. This is how I looked at you. This is how it was supposed to be, And like I said, you got to remember because they are associated with the Pisces, they're opposite signs. So sometimes the illusion can creep up on them. The deception can creep up on them. Them just putting an ideal on somebody could definitely take a toll on these people. These people can become very stressed. Okay, these people can actually be so disgusted to the point where they don't feel good. Their stomach hurts. Um, They have, Virgo rules over the digestive system. So these people can feel very nauseous, very sick when problems arise. They can feel very sick and make themselves sick, even if they're not sick. Okay, because these people could definitely manifest things into their life, especially at the very moment. They can manifest it, they can make it their reality. Virgo is about reality, where Pisces is about the more unrealistic and just the ideals of how they want it to be, okay, opposed to what it is. So now Virgo is more realistic and practical, okay, thinking of things from that perspective. So these people could very well bring on that energy though, because it's their opposite sign, but it still draws to their nature. You see what I'm saying? Everything plays a part. It's just everything plays a part. But Mars and Virgo, women and men, definitely look at things in a way that they look at things from a way that they want it to be magical, mystical. Okay, they are. Yes, they are. They are the musicians, or whatever you call it. Musicians, musicians. Okay, they know how to make things work. They know how to make things happen, come to life, come to play. Okay, these people definitely been through some things in their life. They know how to get it out the mud. Okay, even if they're working on a job, or they're not working on the job and they're just getting a side hustle. And this placement definitely, even if these people are not actually working a physical job, they have some kind of something going on. They have something going on. They're getting some money from somewhere, some kind of way. They are going to get it. Okay? Because it's about the material aspect, obtaining stability, making sure that things is intact, making sure things is planned out to a T. And when things do not turn out that way for them, these people get highly disappointed, okay, upset, aggravated, annoyed. They could become very aggy, very agitated in nature. It's almost like they could be up and they could be down. They can feel like their world has been turned completely around. You know, they really want things to be a certain kind of way. They want it to be a certain kind of way. That's all I'm going to say. Do I have anything else to say about y'all? Let's see. Mars and Virgo. I'm going to just say this. Mars and Virgo, you have many talents, many gifts. Make sure that you bring it out to the forefront. Even if you have a support system, even if you don't have that full capacity of support system, just still bring it out. You have great ideas, a brilliant mind. Okay, these minds are something. These people are very creative. Okay, they are very innovative also, very intelligent, highly intellectual. Okay, these people know how to solve shit, solve problems. Okay, these people know how to solve some shit. Okay, they know how to have a conversation with you and people feel comfortable. Okay, people feel absolutely comfortable with speaking with you, talking with you, opening up to you, just letting their whole hearts out to you, because you can give them valuable information back. Okay? Listen, I got a homeboy with this placement, and it was so easy for me to talk to him and him to talk to me. You know, it was just that kind of vibe where it was just okay. You see what I'm saying? And of course, with them, like I said, they're very critical, so they could tell you what they think of you at the very moment. They can. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a problem with saying, oh, well, this, that. They don't have a problem. Okay? With this sign, um, Mars and Virgo, okay? These people definitely don't like it when people play with a concept, okay? At all. Mm-mm. If this is how shit was before, don't be doing some new shit today. They don't like that. Mm-mm. No, you need to keep shit steady or how it was. Don't be changing up because they're very keen and they pick up on different movements, patterns, how you was, how you are now, what you're doing now. That shit pisses them off. And if you was acting this way and now you're acting this way, these people gonna look at you like you crazy. Okay. This is why I said this placement can become very violent because you cannot play with the concepts with them. Don't do it with them. They ain't with it. Okay? So that's all I'm gonna say about the Mars and Virgo person for now. In future videos to come, I will be going more in depth, okay, on the man and his love nature and the woman and what she's most attracted to. So, be sure to check out my online store at www.grimeygear.com. If you need a caterer, be sure to hit me up. I am the Chef Goddess. Also, at supremeroyalcatering@gmail.com. If you need my husband to do any handyman work to your home, business, or swimming pool, be sure to hit him up at Supreme at aronnesbit90@gmail.com. Okay, so this has been a Force of Nature spiritual awakening. Love is love, peace, and blessings to you all. And I'm going to have everything in the description if you need this information, okay? So, see you in the next one.